short. It said, "Give me you." Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's so pretty. Give me you, Lord. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And so it's so beautiful. I'm also thinking about this song we used to sing as kids, and there's one sentence I don't know what it. Okay, it's like heavy chord, or do we say? I don't know what we say, but I say like heavy chord. So this is the song. There's a brighter day ahead. There's a brighter day ahead. For Jesus has said, if by him we'll be led, there'll be a brighter day ahead. On up the road. Then the chorus says, on up the road. I'm going to say the chorus. We can, for in the distance, we can see the light shining in the bright light. It's penetrating like heavy cord. It kind of makes sense, like heavy cord. For it's Jesus, for it's Jesus. Yes, he conquers all bright, shiny light. As we move close to him, yes, it's the light, for it will never grow dim. For there's a move close to him, for it will never grow dim. For there's a brighter day, brighter day. I forgot to type the rest of the song because I was stuck up on that. For there's a brighter day, brighter day, brighter day ahead, brighter day ahead. And the chorus, the singer solo, it says, on up the road. For in the distance, we can see the light shining in the light. It's penetrating life's heavy cord. For it's Jesus, yes, he conquers all. Bright, shiny light as we move close to him. Yes, it's the light, for it will never grow dim. For there's a brighter day, brighter day, brighter day ahead. Brighter day ahead. I've known that song since I was a child. So I'm going to call my mama. Hey, James. Okay, so now, okay, all this stuff, I got to tell you a couple of things. All this stuff with the YMCA, basically what has it boiled down to is I don't have a choice, and nobody is dealing with how rude and unprofessional people have been treating me. And what the man said is we're going to have grace with everybody. So that is what it is. So that's what it is. So my home care worker wants to come back. Praise the Lord. So she was gone like 2 weeks, but she still came and helped me like 3 times since she's been gone. Just a little help. And we've been talking. So I appreciate her. She just wants to change her hours to 3 days a week. And if she gets rest in between each of those days, then that's fine. And that's good because really, while she was gone, I was a little bit more independent. I washed all the clothes except one load. Miss Deborah don't want to be washing no clothes. Even though it's not as hard as I thought. Now, y'all know I've been washing my clothes my whole life. Miss Deborah just thinks she a princess. Okay? Now, another thing that I want to share is that I was asking my friend for support. And she chose to tell me that two things she said that I could not, that I feel like I can't do things on my own. And that is true. A lot of things I feel like I can't do on my own. Even though you guys see me do a lot of things on my own. And there's a reason for that. And that's okay. Because remember when I told you that obesity is a emotional issue. And I do, but everybody does things with accountability. But our culture is honestly, it's not. We want to say our culture is everybody does things on their own, but not really. In the Black community, we do things in family units. So, when my little niece came and we were planting flowers, I literally dug it and she put it in there. She really wasn't trying to dig it and put the plant in there. But I understood that because I'm older. And I know we support each other more. And when she came for my birthday, she was so sweet. And I realized, she was independent, but then she still wants to um to do things as a part, and she always wants to play. That's our culture. So we manage in a microcosm of the larger culture because we've had to. But you know what my friend said to me? You feel like you can't do things on your own, and you failure to thrive. And I was like, I made a lot of progress emotionally. I made a lot of progress. I lose weight all the time, so that's not a big deal. Being honest about my struggle. So I intentionally told y'all, hey, Miss Deborah's struggling. I'm about to eat this popcorn every day for 4 months. And then I'm going to pull it together when I got inspiration and desire. And when my knee doctor said, look, you got 2 months. And that's when my knee doctor said, so honey, Miss Deborah, I got 2 months or else. And that's what is needed. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Anissa. Hey, James. So then I said to her, I said, failure to thrive. I said, and she said, well, you just took it wrong. Now, let me tell y'all something. That's just how people say. I'm going to tell y'all something about Miss Deborah, baby. Y'all see me singing. Y'all see me smiling. But if you really know, I ain't got a damn thing to smile about. However, I'm going to smile. My hair look a mess. But y'all, sometimes people will say my hair look good, make me feel good. And that's what it's all about, y'all. Lie to me. Okay? You know how, I'm going to tell you, my dad told me this joke one time. He said, the lady... I don't even know if I can remember it right. But anyway, she was trying to say my daddy was all of that. And he was like, but she wanted him to give her some money. And he said something to the effect of, you could have just said whatever. Just like I lied to you, could have lied to me. It was funny when he told it. Anyhow. So, I might not do things your way. That's the thing. Miss Deborah ain't going to do things the way you think. You think I ought to have this, that done, and that. But I don't really do that. I don't really do that. I just do things my way. So, she says, well, I just say things up front. And that's fine. And I'm not going to die. But this is the difference between when you're learning and when you got it. You got to pay attention. Hey, Teresa, when people show you who they are, you got to pay attention to that. Because I was asking her for support. That was not the time to tell me you feel like I just failed you to thrive. That's what people do when they dump on you. And then when I brought it to her attention, oh, you understood it wrong. It's like when a man slap you and go, you made me do it. So anywho, I'm also finishing up the little first part on my God-centered entrepreneurship book. Like, see how I'm sitting like this with my legs up here? Now my legs feel uncomfortable. So, can you check out my new weight loss video? Girl, I can't. Email it to me. Text me the link. What? You better do it. You got your YouTube channel? Put the link in there. Honey, yes. Yes. We're going to support each other around here. Yes, ma'am. I can check it out. Like, comment, and subscribe, girl. Let me tell you. So, we're reading about and studying about the God-centered entrepreneurship. So I want to ask you these questions, which I can answer. Who do you want me to serve, Lord? What size of clients do you want me to serve? And I put people who need compassion, educating, and patience to develop their career area, and about 5 people a month. Not too many. I got about 3 people I'm working with this week. And remember when I was telling you I'm so anxious, God has helped me to receive my customers. Calm down. I ain't got to eat about it. I ain't got nothing to eat about it in here. I got some apples. I got some eggs. I got 1 cookie left. And I got some ham. And I got some beans. I got some beans for you, girl. That's all I got for you, okay? That's what I Miss Deborah got for you. I ate my green beans last night. So yes, email me, send me the link. Do what you got to do, Teresa. I got you. And the key, remember where I told y'all the key to to dealing with obesity and mobility. And another thing, all this 19 months of exercising consistently, big steps, chin up. Oh my goodness. So I have failure to thrive. Teresa, you gotta send me the link. You gotta go to your YouTube page, go where the arrow is, and where it says share, and it's gonna say copy link, and copy the link into my feed. Or you can you can do it once the feed is over, and then I'll see it because they show me all the comments, and I will look at it, my dear, and then I will talk about it. Yes, ma'am. But I wanted to come on and say, um, when people tell you negative things, it kind of stick with you a little bit better, um, longer, but it don't have to break you down, because when you live in the world long enough, even if you're 10, if we taught our children this when they were 4 and 5 years old, they would fare better. You simply keep rolling. You keep rolling. And this is my friend who brought me some pasta, brought me some greens with as a salad, so it was cold greens, not cooked. So introduce something new to me. That's all well and good, but you still don't have a right. I used to tell my mama this: just because you do good to me, you give me stuff and buy me stuff, you still don't have a right to mistreat me. And that's something we all have to learn. And because I am a grown up, Miss Deborah mistreated somebody. Matter of fact, if somebody keep connecting with me, I'm like, ooh, I'm like, look here, dude, we ain't finna do this. But I'm not gonna be mean to him. I'm not gonna disrespect him. I'm not going to do anything, because when you know better, then you gotta watch yourself. You gotta watch yourself. You can't do that to people, because people connect with you for a reason. That doesn't mean you have to connect with them, but that means you have to be aware. And I know, even, when I was dating this dude, what's his name? I know his name. But he was a character. But I told him, I said, I know you don't really like me, because today when I went to the driver's education class, this dude was all on me. You know that song, now that they, you know that song, when I ain't had nothing, you ain't want me. Now that I'm hot, y'all on me. Oh my goodness. But Miss Deborah came to play that day, girl. I went to driver's education class. I got all these stories in a little small town. I got a ticket. I'm flying through Waverly. I showed up on. You hear me? Miss Deborah was O-N. You hear me? She was on like butter popcorn, and still needed help walking and getting there. But she was cute. You hear me? And so, and little dude, he thought he was going to, sashay me. Little boy. I was looking good and you was talking right. But baby, you weren't coming over here tonight. But okay, I got you. I appreciate that though. And one thing is, his car had a dent in it and he didn't get it fixed. That means you ain't got no insurance. So, I mean, yeah, okay. You can talk that talk, but girl. But anywho, all this stuff I've been going through with the why, it's really, okay, so I'm going to have to park in the place. That's fine. But the way you have treated me is not called for that. But that's fine too, because I'm not going to melt. But you know what I'm saying? And that's how I realized they want me to park in the hallway. I'm going to park by the bathroom. I'm going to go in the bathroom. Walking through the bathroom is very close. And they got handicap bars in the bathroom. The bathroom is still about 3 steps away from where I can hold on to the thing. So that's what I'm going to do. And and that's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'm going to do it that way. And I also called the fire department to check, because they were like, the fire code, the fire clearance, the fire department told us. That's not what the fire department told me. And I called the fire department to ask them. So if you're lying just to prove a point, you're supporting a lie. You're supporting your manager mistreating me, being unprofessional. I mean, from the bottom to the top, they just supporting that lady. They ain't apologized for her, told her to stop it or nothing. But that's okay, because that's how folks treat black folks. And that's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but let's just say it's okay. Now, I just call the fire department. We're going to see if you lying. So we're gonna see. And they might be telling the truth. And it might be a liability issue. But I'm saying I was parking my wheelchair in the same place for 2 years. And you didn't make it an issue until I brought the door to your attention. So you retaliated against me after I brought that I needed help to your attention because you don't like me. And that ain't right. But anywho, even when I went to talk to the ADA people at Austin P, which is our area university, he really didn't comprehend. I realized he ain't that bright. So once you realize that, see, everybody you talk to ain't gonna give you what you need. They're gonna give you what they got. So you have to see, I'm not a child. That's the thing, honey. Remember this poem, Comes the Dawn. After a while, you realize that kisses are not contracts and hugs are not promises. And you realize if you get too much sun, it's even gonna hurt. So what you got to do is you have to water your own garden and plant your own soul, baby. Because I'm going to tell you something. You're going to hold your head up with the grace of a woman, not the grief of a child. And then you're going to learn with every goodbye you learn. Do you know how many people I lost last year? They didn't die. I just lost them. And that's okay. Because I held my head up with the grace of a woman. Remember, 19 months, chin up, hashtag chin up. Hashtag big steps. So please put that in the comments. Now let me tell you something. I'm talking about family members. I'm talking about best friends. I'm talking about lifelong friends. I dream about them sometimes, but just because I dream about them don't mean I need to have them back in my life because of that pull. See, this weight want to keep you, my fat weight want to keep me fat, and my things that weigh me down want to keep me weighted down. Because remember, you got to understand everybody in your life is there for a reason. And I'm in their life for a reason too. I got so tickled yesterday. I was somewhere at a mixer meet and greet, and I asked her, I said, do you ever come to the senior citizen center? At the while we were talking, she said, girl, no, I went in there one time, and everybody in there was doing old people stuff. Oh my God, I just fell out laughing. I'm like, well, yeah. And they were like, all the ladies, I'm the baby of the bunch. They like 80, 75, 72, 69. I'm like, I said, girl, it don't bother me none. Except they act like children. That's the only thing. But you know, I don't really get involved with all of it. They're like, you need to be on the board to speak for us. I'm like, I want to tell them I don't really give a damn, but I just be like, not me, not Deborah Ann. Deborah Ann gonna ride her wheelchair up in there, eat some lunch, participate in 6-pit classes. I got to get my sewing on. I got to get to the sewing place and do what she do in the social room with my girl, Miss D and Letitia and Miss Peggy. And she gonna call it a day. She ain't gonna get all wrapped up in all that bullshit y'all talking about. Cause honey, Miss Deborah ain't got time for that. But I do want to say, honey, you better keep a smile on your face. And you can't let these people bring you down, even if they're your loved ones. And because we're all gonna disappoint each other all the time. It's okay. But in either case, I am working on the God-centered entrepreneurship book. It's so beautiful. It says, Lord, where do you want my business to serve? Lord, who do you want my business to serve? How many people do you want my business to serve? Because everything you do in business is supposed to serve God's people. Because he said, feed my sheep. So I feel that my job is to serve y'all, to share in my journey. It's not easy. I'm not losing weight every 2 minutes, every 2 days, none of that. I'm struggling. I'm about to eat a cookie after a while. But I am struggling. I am not tempted to eat candy and sugar, because if you stop eating it, you will lose the desire. And right now, my legs are in this position like they're bent like that. And that's uncomfortable. I need to change my position. So I got to let y'all go. But I appreciate you. Please remember to hit the like button. And also buy me a cup of coffee. That goes towards my wheelchair fundraiser. I'm not going to touch it until it's time to buy the wheelchair. And all of that. So peace and hair grease. I appreciate you. Comment down below, Teresa. Give me that link. And then I will check your weight loss video out. Go ahead, Teresa. Okay? Peace, y'all. Appreciate you. Bye.